What's up guys, Steve again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Welcome to video number 2 for the G-Made GS02F bomb assemble kit. I love building these things more than I do normally driving them. You would have seen on my channel some other G-Made kits, the Buffalo and the GOM there as well. Awesome cars. Go check out those videos, leave a little card up there. This one will be probably a quicker build because a lot of this stuff are built on the other two kits. So I'll probably build a lot of the parts and then show them already assembled. But I have all the parts out for pretty much bag A. Now we're just going through. Now this one, obviously you need your servos, your battery, all your electronics gear, the motor, all that kind of cool stuff. Tools you need as well. And you got some of these little tools that are included. But the shock oil and the gear grease and a little box wrench, that's about it. But like all G-Made kits, fantastic instruction manual. So I went ahead and got all part bag A, very easy. It's make 2, so this is obviously the front and rear axle. And first off we're going to be doing the diffs. And obviously the gears are all metal, as you can see. Really nice quality. And with those other two kits I've had not one issue with building these kits from factory. That's about, as good as they get. Now here's the lockers, because it's a crawler, so you want the front and rear differential locked. You don't want no spinning up, but there they are. They're really nice stuff. Everything laid out, cut some of the flashing away, ready to do. So I'll do all this, and we'll see how it looks. Obviously all nice full ball bearing kit. And this particular build I'm going to do all stock. Now G-Made was kind enough to send me. Gonna just do show you what you get if you build a kit with all their stock electronics. So you got your 40 amp ESC there, and here is your servos. So it's a high torque. These are all metal gear servos, and you have a 35 tooth brush motor. You can get different sizes. It's 540, so different turns. So I've got a 35 turn, and also got another servo in there, and also little some upgrade parts. I got some aluminium 12mm wheel hubs, and also a GS02 cantilever aluminiums. So just a little bit of bling. Just don't want to leave it all stock, but electronics, all that kind of stuff, I'll leave it all stock. So let me get all this sorted, and we'll show you how it looks. Nice axles. These axles nice and hardened. Never have any issues with any of the G-Made stuff, even the stock saw back in the day. So all right, let me get let's do it. Let's not waste too much time, not make videos too long, otherwise people don't normally watch them. But here we go, easy follow instructions. They are like the Lego of the RC world, very similar to Mia. So, alright, let's start. Front and rear diff housings, and diffs themselves are all made up, obviously locked, and ball bearings on either side. Now all they do is easily get pushed in there, and that is it, and loaded up with your grease of choice. I'm going to be using old Fast Eddie. You can use anything, you can use, marine grease, whatever the hell you want, as long as it's got a bit of lubrication. You can even get something out of the drawer if you want from your, where. But there we go. That all works. Putting them in there and sealing them down, and that is it. And then we can attach the C-hub, and you got to make sure that the C-hub's got the caster angle all set up, so it's not just vertical, but it's on an angle. I've been through all this in detail on some of my other videos, so I'm going to get all this set up and get all these housings all locked and loaded. Well, there we go, jumped along and done the front and rear axle. So here's the front, very similar to all the other builds, so that's why I just jumped through it. Again, if you want a more in-depth, I'll leave the link, go check out those other ones. But there we go, just a tip. Do you guys use, obviously I don't want to use grease in these, I use this dry silicone stuff. It's 3-in-1, could be different in your country. It's just like a dry spray, it dries up, doesn't get sticky or tacky, so it's good for these crawlers, in my opinion, because when you go on the dirt and stuff, you don't want dirt to bind up in there, but you want a little bit of lubrication. Obviously you've got the Fast Eddie grease inside the diff, but yeah, that's just what I use. Anyway, I'm going to jump in front and do the gearbox, like it's similar to the other ones as well. I'll do all that, got all the parts here nicely laid out. I'll lube it all up and we'll show you how it looks. Full steam ahead. There we go, transmission is all done. These go together really well, and like I said, check out my other videos for the Buffalo or the GOM where I showed you that. But there we go. So on this side you have your shifter fork, so high and low, and output shafts just here. And also this is your spur gear, plastic spur gear, but has a slipper clutch on there as well. Plastic and metal pinion is a great combo for crawling. No problem there whatsoever. So we're up to step 23 now. This is using all the stock mounting plates. Stock what pinion, this one 32 pitch 13 tooth pinion gear, and for this build, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to be using all stock radio gear, just something different. Why not? Let's see how long it lasts. But get all this up and yeah, get the stock motor out. G-Made motor mounts are really simple and easy to use. You can see on this plate, it's actually two plates wedged together, and there's a captured lock nut in here for when you screw it into the housing on the transmission. But it's easy, see there's numbers here, so depending on your pinion gear size, you get 11, 12, 13, so where 13, it goes in that corresponding hole. Super easy, that's all it is. And you also need to, so you're going to clock the motor in, and you screw it with one main screw that's captured with that lock nut. So for 13 to 15 tooth, you kind of clock it in, snap it in, 9 to 12 counterclockwise, and 13 to 15 clockwise. That's it. Lock it over with one big 3x20mm screw there. Hook up the shifting lever, and that is it. And then we're up to the links. But yeah, I think I might call it that video because the links aren't that exciting. So hope you guys enjoyed this first, or what is it, the second video for the build series. In the third video, we'll get all the sheds done. I'll pretty much get it all done, I think. Maybe apart from the body, but that was it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, always, can you please subscribe? It's free to do, and, why not? Keeps you up to date with all my cool content. So, thanks guys. Hope you liked the video. See you in the next one. Catch ya.